Hey dudes and dudettes, welcome back to Pixel Junkies.
Welcome back to Pixel Junkies.
Kaz, I wonder if you're waiting for me to finish that.
Oh, I was kind of seeing where you wanted to go with that.
No.
That is an old-ass computer.
Well, man, I've seen like stores that still have computers like that.
Stores?
Yeah.
Like you could buy computers like that?
No, not like stores that use those for like inventory and
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah,
like
that's actually pretty common.
And yeah, but like get a new monitor. You can get them for cheap as hell. Like
you can keep the computer, at least get a new monitor.
Yeah, like they have this big ass monitor right out on their cache. Like
we had one of these in the shop the other day. It's like, no, we're not gonna even look at that for you.
No. Oh, can you fix my computer? No. I'll give you $1,000.
No, we don't even work on monitors, but...
no, there'd be no reason.
No.
Let's take this tube apart.
But I mean, coming in with a Pentium 2 computers, you know,
it's gotta be safe, right?
What?
Sitting on a barrel.
Oh, yeah.
It's
not one of those explosive ones.
I don't mean that it's going to explode. I mean he's going to like roll under the table and break his back in half. Because he's going to be like... But anyway, yeah. Like I said... knocks the computer over. Somehow the whole system is plugged in. I don't know where it's plugged into, but you know, whatever. Yeah, we're playing Freedom Fighters, like I said 3 minutes ago. Or 2 minutes ago.
Right behind you, Chris. Check my gear before we head.
Excuse me.
Were you?
Yeah, I was brewing that one. I like when I usually guess how far into the episode we are. My first guess is always like super accurate. And I'm like, yeah, I did a really good job guessing how far we were. And then 10 seconds later, I'm like, or this. And then that second one is like way off. Like, goddamn. It's like, oh yeah, we're 10 minutes into the episode. Or 12. And it just ticked over to 10. I'm like, God, so accurate. But then I ruined myself.
The snow is actually not bad in this.
Look straight up. Oh, you can't look straight up.
Oh, I'm getting shot.
Are you getting shot?
Yep.
Oh, I thought that was just the indicator on the truck. But they were shooting the indicator, or an area that looked like an indicator.
Yes.
To indicate that it was being shot.
They were indicating the indicator.
Yeah. That's how.
Lots of dudes.
That was a lot of square particles just now.
Man, I'm playing this on PC.
Square particles?
You get square particles up the ass.
Up the ass. All the snow is circle, but all the particles are square.
Fuck.
You died, nice. So, let's do all that again. Welcome back to Pixel Junkies.
I tried to heal myself, but he didn't.
Yeah.
You know, I can't look straight up.
Yeah, yeah. So, how do you think this is done? You think it's a lot of, like, just sliding squares of, like, snow?
It's not like, what am I thinking of? Oblivion. Elder Scrolls Oblivion, where it's superimposed on the screen.
Yeah.
This is actually in the game world I'm looking at here now.
Was that superimposed?
It was superimposed on the screen. You could move forward and the things would stay like...
Yeah.
The snow would follow you.
I guess they didn't want to ruin the frame rate on the Xbox.
Oh, it would have destroyed the frame rate.
Just hilarious because it was pretty close to a launch game.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't a launch game, but it came out pretty close to launch. Which is funny. It's like, yeah, this just came out and
you know
we
what?
can't already...
You know what would have been really cool? A new Elder Scrolls or Fallout for the launch of the new consoles.
Yeah, but it would have
just
been
like
shit.
super surprise.
It would have
they
been
don't
nice.
announce it until it's out.
Yeah,
like we've been working on this for years. We've been working on this since before Skyrim.
Don't you think they'd want to advertise a bit and build
and then
up
when
some
it comes out, surprise, motherfucker! And it's
I think what would be better. I think what would be better for Bethesda, rather than because I mean, no company's gonna do that because they're not gonna get advertising. Like all of a sudden, the game.
They wouldn't need advertising because Sony and Microsoft would pay them all that money. Pay them enough money to
Yeah, but it's not about the money. It's about getting the word out that their game is out, and then they can make money from that. The moon looks like it's just pieces of moon.
Yeah, well, see,
what happened to the moon?
The Russians blew it up, actually.
Did they?
No.
Okay, well...
I don't know what it is.
Real weird clipping going on in the
moon.
I
I don't think I'd like this game as much if that was the backstory.
What the fuck? They blew up the moon for some reason, and it all stayed together.
Have you ever seen the Time Machine? The one with...
I didn't get to finish my story.
I think it's Guy Pearce.
No.
Isn't it?
Hot Tub Time Machine?
Is it Guy Pearce? Not Guy Pearce.
With John Cusack and that guy with horse dick.mpeg?
Maybe it is Guy Pearce.
I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
Anyway, the Time Machine movie, it came out in like 2000. Anyway, he goes forward in time and they blow up the moon or something. I was like, oh shit, we shouldn't have blown up the moon.
The Russians?
No, somebody does.
Oh, probably Jordan.
He stops the time machine and it like slows down. Like, oh shit, we're blowing up the moon. He's like, fuck this, so he goes forward in time again.
Oh, so it's like Oblivion.
I'm not even dealing with this shit.
Oblivion the movie, not the game.
Yeah. Anyway, finish your story.
Yeah, I think what would be better for like Bethesda, or more realistic, I guess I'll say, is if they announced the next Fallout game or next Elder Scrolls game in whatever you were saying. So if they announced the game and said like, hey, this is the game. Here's a trailer for the game. I guess it probably wouldn't be gameplay, but it'd be a trailer saying like this game is coming.
Yeah.
And then they could say like coming 2015, and you'd be like, holy shit, that's really far away. And then they launch the consoles, and then it's like, oh, surprise, we moved the launch date ahead. It's actually coming out now. You'd be like, oh, shit. And, that would be cool.
Yeah.
It's like, why did they announce the game so far away from you? Like 2 years away from launch. What are you announcing the game for? And then it's like, oh, shit, it's actually coming out next week. That's fucking amazing. And then that would have been... some developers do that, and I think that would have been really cool. But clearly they're working on something big because it's not ready to be announced yet. It's been like... I think like that hoax website has been moved. They changed the date like 10 times.
Yeah, I know. I don't even.
Something's happening this day. Something's happening this day. Something's happening this day. It's like,
actually, never mind. Nothing's happening.
Actually, this is a hoax. Ha, LOL. Got you. Like, whoever's doing that got to stop because it's not benefiting anybody. Like, actually, we're just trolling you hardcore, and we really want Bethesda to announce a fucking game. I think probably what they're hoping is that Bethesda's going to be like, all right, we'll actually announce something this time, and just be like, fuck you, you stupid trolls. We're actually going to announce the game. But, nope.
Express.
I wonder if that's actually, like, hindering the launch date. They're like, every time that happens, they're like, push it back another 6 months. They're like, no, fuck that. They did it again.
I wouldn't think so.
No. They're definitely working on something, though.
Yeah.
When a game developer as big as Bethesda is really quiet for no reason, then it's like, yeah, they're doing something. Because, I mean, they haven't said, like, they just came out, well, not just came out, this was, when was this last year? This was, like, September? I don't even know the date. But they just came out and they're like, oh, yeah, we're not making any more DLC for Skyrim.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? Okay.
They should have totally made more DLC for Skyrim.
They should have. It was really short. Like Dragonborn and Dawnguard were really, really short. Like, there were only like 5 quests each. And they added like maybe 3 or 4 hours of gameplay. I mean, Dragonborn...
Well, Dragonborn added a lot more than that. Dragonborn added a whole new world with a lot of side quests.
Yeah, there were a lot of side quests.
And Elder Scrolls games, they're the main stories are never long in Elder Scrolls games. It's the side quests that.
I don't know. I guess it was my ability to not be able to play the game when Oblivion came out. But when I played through, Shivering Isles, that felt like a really, really long DLC for me.
Did it?
Yeah, and I was just playing Knights of the Nine. I was like, that was pretty good, really short, whatever. Then played Shivering Isles. I was like, this is amazing, and it just, I don't know. I guess I just like walked to every single location even though I had been there before. I was like, fuck it, I'm walking. Fast travel, screw that.
Yeah, man. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, the building?
No, the snow.
Oh.
It's not snowing under here. See? That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Good job, whoever made this.
Bethesda games don't do that.
How come there's no, like... I don't know, kind of a stupid question, I guess.
No such thing, my friend.
I was gonna say, like, ash in, like, Fallout games. How come ash never, like, rains?
Oh, because there's
Does it
no
rain
ash
in Fallout?
No. It does with mods.
Yeah, but it should rain.
Look at all them folks over there.
Acid rain, like radiation rain.
Radioactive rain?
And not have it rain, like, every couple of days. Have it rain, like, every now and then throughout, the main... game, and you just be like, oh, it's raining, and if you stay out in the rain, then you get radiation poisoning after a while.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that would make sense, right? It's the same as drinking the water. You get rats from drinking the water.
Yeah.
I gotta play through that. Just, I guess as of recording, 2 weeks ago. Finished perfected Skyrim.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that before.
Did I?
I think so.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Since, if I had already mentioned it, I have also perfected the original Borderlands game.
Hey, good for you.
Yeah.
That's way too much time that
That
I'm going
was-
to put in.
That was a very long time. I think it took me, and we had already played through the main game twice at that point. I don't know if all my Steam hours are actually on that. I think some of them like got lost or whatever, but I think I have like 70 hours on it now, and I put half of those on in the last 2 weeks. So I was basically just playing, and I played it by myself as well because, as you know, if you play a Borderlands game with friends, then you'll never actually do everything in the game because it's just like, oh yeah, I don't want to play it tonight, I'm really tired, or I just got off work, or I can't play it tonight because I'm doing something, or yada yada, and everyone's schedule conflicts, and it's just like, fuck, we're never gonna get this fucking game done.
Holy feces, will you die?
So I just said fuck it and played through it all myself. Really annoying. The last DLC, Claptrap Robot Revolution, whatever the hell it's called.
I don't think we played that.
Really fucking annoying DLC. Well, the most annoying one is the Underdome, Moxie's Underdome.
Oh, without a doubt. We got
Fucking-
partway through that and gave it
We
up.
didn't get anywhere close to partway through that. We got like halfway through the first wave and we're like, fuck that.
Oh.
And this is like the origins of PixelJunkies. We actually recorded all that and realized it was just shit. So, I mean, I've said that before. We never actually released the original Borderlands episodes, but that's where it ended at Moxie's Underdome because it was just stupid. But there's 3 arenas. You do 5 rounds. Each round consists of 5 waves. So you do 25 waves for 1 arena, basically. And then when you do all 3 of those, you unlock the long challenges, which are 20 rounds, 5 waves each. So you got to do 300 rounds of guys, and that was it takes like I think it took me 3 hours, close to 3 hours to do one. So I was just like, I think I don't know if I did 3 of them in one day. It just they're all blurring together here now, but
Ran into that.
no, I did do it in one day. I just sat down. I was like, fuck it, I'm just doing this. And really fucking annoying. I never want to do that again. Really stupid. And you don't get any XP for it. You get almost no XP. Like, you get XP for finishing the quest and stuff, but you don't actually get XP for killing guys. So, like, I could have leveled up like 20 times or 30 times just doing that fucking DLC.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I'm really glad that is over with and done. I never need to play that game again. So, wouldn't recommend it. If you're hardcore, go for it, but really, really long ass time to do that. I think it took me 10 hours just to finish that last quest. So,
Screw that.
yeah, I'll bother.
Screw that with a bag of bricks.
Another game I finished was Solar 2, which is sort of like
I don't even know what that is.
It's sort of like a cool indie
Solar
game.
2 Insanity?
Yeah, to Insanity. You start out as like an asteroid floating in space, and it's 2D. It's not a 3D game, but you just start out as like an asteroid floating around in space, and it's sort of like Katamari in a sense. You go around and you gotta like smash into other asteroids and make yourself bigger and bigger until you eventually become a planet.
So it's like Flow.
I guess I've never played Flow.
It's,
Not like flowers and shit.
No.
You become a planet-sized flower.
No, Flow is the game they made before,
Journey.
No, before Flower.
Oh.
Flow is
Oh,
the first
okay.
game. You play as like an amoeba or something.
Anyway, so yeah, it's basically you become a planet, and then you get bigger and bigger, and eventually become a star, and then you can have planets orbit around you as a star, and you can have like even planets that develop life, and they'll like protect your whole solar system, and then you can get bigger and bigger. You become a bigger star, like a neutron star, and eventually you can become like a black hole, and you start sucking things in, and you can eventually become such a big black hole that you suck the entire universe into yourself.
Sweet.
And then that's the end of the game. But there are a lot of missions too, like where you can. There's the entities called, and it's a little bit of like an Inception storyline, whatever. I mean, you don't need to pay attention to the missions if you don't want to. If you just want to like play through the game and become a black hole. But there's missions like you got to steal planets from other solar systems, and you got to like kill a bunch of aliens and do random things. Not particularly hard game, but just meeting the parameters of what a lot of the achievements are is kind of difficult because some of them it's like you know, do this in 3 minutes, or do this with no planets, or do this with another star, or whatever. So you really got to spend a fair amount of time actually getting everything ready to try and get the achievement or try and do the missions. So, but it's a fun game. I'd definitely check it out. I wouldn't probably recommend trying to get all the achievements in it, but not terribly hard game.
Right on.
Yeah. But Freedom Fighters, I don't know what we're doing in this.
Same stuff, really.
So where are we in this now? Like, what is the...
No!
Yeah.
You die so quickly.
Never mind.
I'm not that far behind, I don't think.
Alright, when did you, when was this? Oh, okay.
Oh, there are guys here.
Yeah, that's right.
That would have helped.
Take some dudes with you. That's a massive fucking light with no light coming out of it.
Come on, everybody. Come on with me. Let's go kill some dudes.
You can't take that guy with you. He's not with you.
I got all of them with me.
Oh, alright.
I think.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So what is the goal
Should've
here
done
now?
this.
What are you trying to do?
I gotta free prisoners and then go capture the high school.
Cool. Like you did like a power plant and a police
There's more
station and
guys
a
down
fire
here?
department
Yes, there are. Yeah, I can take you two as well.
before you got to high school.
Yeah, I gotta rescue the prisoners first.
I know, but you got a whole bunch of like huge landmarks in the city. Like you got a fire department, a police station, all that kind of shit.
Oh yeah,
And then
it's
now you're
all
gonna go
based
get a
on
high school.
strategy, right?
That's
It's
kinda high
obviously
school.
it's not a high school anymore. It's a some Russian operations place thing.
Russian operations.
Quick save again.
Rush ops.
Yes. Should have done this in the first place instead of trying to tackle
Should've.
it on my own.
I wasn't even paying attention. Because I was talking about games, other games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're allowed to talk about other games.
Yeah, I know, but I'm sure people are like, just fucking pay attention to the game you're playing instead of talking about other games.
Just do stuff!
Just fucking play the game. Yeah.
Holy shit!
So,
Go kill dudes. Go kill guys.
yeah, fucking army of guys there now. They're all
Yeah, this is
yeah.
much easier now.
Yeah. What's the next game you're looking forward to playing through? Not necessarily new games, just like
On PixelJunkies?
on your list. No, not on PixelJunkies, just, you know, personal.
Oh.
What are you looking at? What is your, I mean, I'm sure you have a list of games that you want to play. And New Vegas doesn't count.
What about...
All Andrew's been playing for the last 3 months has been New Vegas. Varying stages of modded New Vegas.
I don't know. I've wanted to get playing new games I haven't played before on my Steam.
New Vegas games.
On my Steam library.
Yeah, you have enough friggin' games. Just like pick one and play it.
I know. Assassin's Creed Liberation HD is out, so I might. I was playing that for a bit the other day.
That was a PSP game, right? Or PS
Vita
game.
Vita.
Whatever. PlayStation Portable. I think a Vita
Nah,
counts.
soldier.
A Vita counts as a portable PlayStation, so it should still be known as a PSP, even though a PSP is a different system.
All right, whatever.
Call me some fucking slack.
Whatever.
So does that like look way better now?
Oh yeah.
Because it's on.
It doesn't look as good as Black Flag, obviously.
Yeah.
But all the textures are super cool, and the
That's
lighting
available
is,
on console now as well, right?
It is. But I'm over console Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it's on like multi-platform.
Why would I, go through the trouble of pre-ordering the game and unlock one thing when I can, get it on Steam and get all the bonus DLC at once?
For next to nothing.
Yeah, for a cheaper price.
Well, because, and I don't know if you're pointing finger at me saying you bought Assassin's Creed 4 on PS4.
No, man. You bought a PS4. Of course you're going to buy the best game available for it.
I wanted to buy a game to fucking play on it, and that was it. I probably would have got
Killzone did not count.
Would have got it on PC otherwise. Now, fuck Killzone.
Come on,
Fuck
my
that
soldier
game.
friends.
I played through... I played through the first... Actually, I didn't play the first one, because that was a PS2 game. Played through the second one and the third one, and...
Wait, what?
Meh. The second Killzone and the second...
Oh,
the
I thought you were
third
talking
Killzone.
about Assassin's Creed. Like,
No.
Nope.
I think it was on PS2. No, it was on PC, and on low settings, it looks like a fucking PS2 game. Really friggin' shit game.
What game?
Assassin's Creed, the first one, on like super low settings. It just looks like horse shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but they were all on Xbox and PS3. All the Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah, I know that. I was just thinking that it was on PS2 because I remember seeing somebody playing it on really shit settings and it looked like a PS2 game.
All right, I get
you. Yeah, so anyway, I played through the second Killzone and third Killzone. You know, I played through the second one. I was like, I'm probably missing some of the story here. Played through the third one. Third one was way worse than the second one. And I played through the third one and sort of like in hopes like, all right, I'm just going to play through this now so I can sort of figure out where the story's going in Shadowfall. And, or whatever the fucking name of the game is. I think it's Shadowfall. And I'm just lost so much interest in the third game by the time it ended that I don't even care about Killzone anymore. Like, fuck the whole franchise. Like, it's like, oh, it's an exclusive game. Like, yeah, whatever. It's a shitty game.
Heal you, my friend.
Anyway,
my injured friend.
We're at time here, so
are we?
We're gonna clue up the episode, and we'll be back.
Come on back to me.
We'll be back next week with more Freedom Fighters gameplay.
We will be back.